Okay. I got it back up and going this time. Is it gonna be an issue? I hope not. I don't know if it was just a hiccup. I don't know. I'm really hoping it's just a hiccup. Is this public? It should be public. Pop out chat. Okay. Refresh this. Okay. I think we're good. It might have been just a server hiccup. I don't know. It seems to be fine for now. Let's hope it's fine for the rest of the stream. I mean, yeah, hiccups may happen. I guess that's, technology. It fucking happens. But at the same time, like, damn. Like, what was that? That was so ass. Okay. Jeez Louise. I'm already falling asleep here. Hang on. Okay. So, hey guys, Apony here, and today we're gonna be programming some more stuff for, TAC-Z in Minecraft, pretty much yet again. We're going to be coding some more lethals and tacticals. Also, what is this lighting? It must be one of the mods I'm using. I think it might be. Whatever this is, it's not the greatest. Unless it's supposed to be the skybox? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, let's just not worry about that. It's just, I guess, maybe it's one of the lighting mods I'm using. Because I'm using quite a few mods that are new to me that I've never used before. But yeah. Okay. So what's the game plan for today? I'm going to be coding some more lethals, tacticals, field upgrades, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know how many I'm going to be doing for tonight. But I do want to get started with grenades. And honestly, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing for the grenades. And how that's going to work. All I know is that it's going to be the same coding as the C4. It's just the only difference is going to be projectile velocity being increased. And it's on a timer. And it goes boom after 4 seconds. Another thing I was thinking about coding as well was the ability to cook the grenade. It would have to be kind of like the C4 right now, where if you throw it, you have another item in your inventory, which is the detonator. And by right-clicking the detonator, it would detonate the C4. But instead of it being that, it would be, you have the grenade in your hand, you essentially primed it, you took off, well, you already have the, okay, so whenever you have the grenade in your hand, nothing happens yet. But when you click for the first time as if you were going to throw it, it removes the pin and removes the lever, igniting the fuse inside. So that's allowing you to, quote-unquote, cook the grenade. All you have to do is throw it again to actually throw the grenade. I was thinking of, instead of just doing it that way, of like a double click, it would be just a click and hold event. The only annoying thing that I'm thinking would be an issue with click and hold events is if there's a server hiccup or if there's lag, it might throw it at a bad time. I mean, of course, the solution to that is to increase the tick rate, but then I'd have to adjust every single script to adjust for the tick rate. At least we're going to be cool with the Warzone map. Yeah. Also, welcome, Deshaun. We're going to be programming some more stuff in here for the Warzone Minecraft videos and stuff again. I mean, also, yes, we already did the, we already did another video for this, like the TAC-Z mod and everything Part 2. That's already been done. It's just I haven't gotten to edit. I haven't really been in the mood for editing lately. I have a few other videos I need to edit as well, like for example the water safari video, but I just haven't really felt like editing lately. I mean, especially since that not the taxi grind, Jesus, wrong thing. Especially since that Grand Mastery grind took all of my energy lately, and yeah, it was just something else. Okay, so we're gonna be programming the frag grenade next. I'm also going to do something here that I haven't done yet either, and I'm gonna make these final velocity values final instead of it being C4 velocity final. So just for universal reasons, because I'm just realizing that these aren't going to be universal. Like, why would I make more scoreboards? Like, what's the point when I can utilize that for just projectile velocity and everything? Well, I think the problem was I already have proj, which is projectile X, Y, and Z, which is a different value that's being stored. Actually, wait. That could be reused. Now that I look at it, the projectile X, Y, and Z thing, because it's already doing the math for this part. Also, the C4 velocity vertical thing, don't worry about that. That's a debug. Yeah, that's just debug. That's just the vertical velocity storage. I'm just rereading things. Hang on. Trying to remember what the hell's happening with this. So it's basically storing 4 values. 1 for X, 2 for Y, and 1 for Z. And then it's taking those values to store it into itself. Let's see here, val X, Y, Z. Wait a minute. There's no point. There's no point in doing... Oh, no, there is. Okay, no, I know what it is. Okay, I get it. Wait, why did I do it that way? Hang on, what happens if I tweak that value? I should probably put... Wait, it's in debug, right? Yes. C4 velocity vert debug. So it's at 1 right now. What happens if we put it at 2? And then 1. Actually, wait. I got a better idea. Okay, I'm just going to look right here. I'm going to set it at 1. And then I'm going to put it at 2. And we're going to throw it again. Is it doing nothing? It appears to be doing absolutely nothing. Let's put it at a higher value. No, it's not even doing anything. Okay, never mind. So I guess that's useless then. Also, there goes our fucking frames again. So, what I'm not understanding of what's going on with these dropped frames, right? I'm looking at, like, how many kilobytes per second it's going through. And it, for some reason, either skyrockets through, like, 12,000. kilobytes per second, or it drops off to like 10, 100, 200. It's like stupid shit like that. I don't know what's going on there. I'm also going to open up my windows a little bit more because, goddamn, it's getting hot here. I might as well turn on the fan again, but then my ears are going to be fucking destroyed. Okay. Damn. It's like the end of summer is here. Like, it's fall, but yet it's still hot like summer sometimes. It's like, come on. Like, I get it takes time, like, to transition for heat or whatever. Never mind. Let's see here. Okay. So, we're just going to completely ignore C4 final velocity debug. That's not being utilized at all. I thought it was, and it should have done something, but I guess not. But it is what it is. Frig. Okay. So we're gonna copy C4 and we're just gonna paste it in here. We're gonna name it grenade. Okay. And then what we're gonna do from here is we're just gonna look at what's what. So we're gonna have to have a new carrot on a stick model, which I gotta figure out what the carrot on a stick model is. Minecraft. Warzone, assets, Minecraft, textures, blah, no, item, not textures, models, item, that's what it was. And then it's carrot on a stick. Okay, so 11 was the highest one. So we're gonna make a brand new one. This is gonna be the this is gonna be the claymore. Oh my god, I can't English. This is gonna be the frag grenade. Model slash, and it's gonna be lethals. Slash grenade. Okay, so let's go model that real quick. It's gonna start it off with a 16 by 16 by 16 just for now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Already looking simple enough. I mean, it's not gonna be that simple by the end of it. No, it's just a start. 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay. It's... I don't know. I think I'm just gonna make it a little bit more basic. I mean, like, it's just gonna be like a basic thing right here. Well, it's not gonna be that large. Like this. And then, of course, one. A little more. And I'll put, like, text on here in a bit. Let's see here. Let's make the next thing. That's gonna be... I'm gonna have to look up an image of a grenade. I kind of forgot. Hang on, wait. I might have the image of an impact. No, never mind. Control M. Impact grenade. Or just frag grenade. Without the W. Okay, there we go. So, like, a round frag grenade. Here we go. Okay, so... Got it. Okay. I mean, it's not bad so far. I mean, it's simple enough right now. We're getting there. I just gotta figure out what I'm doing. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we got the ring. Just trying to figure it out a little bit more. It's a little bit rough with the colors, but it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, see, that's not bad. That's doable. I mean, it's not done yet. Then we'll shorten this up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's add some colors. Oh wait, before we do, I gotta raise this up a little bit more. Like this piece specifically. So I didn't even realize I forgot something down here. Well, this is going to be a completely different color as well right here. It's going to be part of the grenade. Alrighty. Let's see here. What else could we improve? Let's raise this up. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, it's simple, but it'll get the job done. Doesn't have to be perfect, man. I should add one more attention to detail over here. And that is that piece right there. I don't know what it looks like horizontally. I'm gonna take a guess and just say that. This piece is supposed to be, like, there's supposed to be a spring under here or something, and this is like a pivot thing. And when you pull the pin and you let go of this piece here, this will fling up and off the grenade itself. And activate the... It would activate the fuse in here, like a 4-second fuse. Okay. So now let's add textures. Add Minecraft textures, solid. Move the down texture. And then we're going to add another one, which is ARX160 green. Actually, I think I'm going to change that out for a different green. Let's see here. Probably, okay, I'm gonna probably have to add a new color. Yeah, let's add a new color. We're gonna name it, it's gonna be like an olive green. 16 by 16. And it's gonna be green, but it's gonna be more like right around here. I'm gonna name this one Militech Green. Home. Japanese Warzone assets, Minecraft, textures, solid. And then we're gonna do another one, but darker. Olive green. Okay. With foregrip green. Okay, that looks more fair. That looks good. We're gonna change the pin one too here in a second. We're gonna add. We're gonna do like a silver. Okay, so we're gonna add another color. Let's see here. I mean, I suppose Iron Block 2 might as well do. Just for now. We're actually going to change that out and see what it looks like with other textures we have here. Silver. Yeah, there we go. And we're also going to shorten this a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. That looks pretty damn good. And then we should add some text on here. So we're going to make some new textures real quick. Control N. It's going to be a 64 by 64-bit texture. This looks like an axle grenade in Minecraft. I don't even know what an axle grenade is. Oh, whoops, I put axe grenade. I meant to put axle. Oh, I see what you mean. I think. Well, there's Axel Martin Mark II grenades. That's more like a pineapple grenade. Unless you meant like... Where... I don't know. Anyways, let's add the texture. Okay, so we're going to be using yellow. Like an ugly yellow kind of thing, like Phantom Chica, mixed with a hint of green, just a tad bit, and we're going to make that a little bit more brighter. Okay. A little more brighter, actually. Okay, right there. And we're just going to make it a small font just for now. Yeah, just gotta bring that back up. Let's talk about the grenade that you made. Yeah. So we're gonna start it off with this. 1, 2. Here, I'll duplicate the layer and make a black layer real quick so you guys can see way better if you guys need to. So you guys can see what's going on with it. Oh man, I can never work on G's. So, hand, frag... Oh, I put it in the wrong fucking order. I can see why decorations are going to be hard for other FNAF maps. Yep. So hand, frag, and then I don't even know what the other words are. I'm just gonna put fucking grenade. Delicious grenade. I don't know what the other words are on here. Delay? Okay. And then I'm gonna say a grenade. That's the final. Oh. I can never figure this out. There we go. That actually looks way better. That looks like a G to me. But if I do this, it's gonna look weird. There we go. And if I do this, it just looks like a 6. Yeah, it's kind of like the only font I usually make. Like, I know I could have just typed it with the font itself, but I like making my own font with, like, my own style. I mean, I can't really say it's my own style, because I don't know if this exists elsewhere, but, yeah. Let's see here. 1, 2. I think we could shrink this down. Like, I think there's enough room we can make this a 16 by 16. Or a 32 by 32 is what I meant to say. Oh, and of course I forgot about the serial. The serial numbers as well. I mean, I think I can still do it. Hang on. Yeah, I could if I really, like, crunch it down. But, nah, we're just gonna stick with 64 by 64, it's fine. And then I'm gonna add this, like, a serial number on here. Okay. And then we're gonna put that in textures, item, and we're just gonna name this one grenade. Grenade underscore text. Okay. And time to add it on here. Okay, so we're gonna start on this side. We're gonna remove all textures and we're gonna only in place. Okay. Nope, it was not that one. There we go. Okay. So we're going to put it on exactly as it is right there, and then we're just going to do this. Okay. And, okay. And I'm going to shrink it down, I'm going to shrink it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, hang on, wait. So like right there. So 4. That's gonna be a problem. I didn't think there was gonna be overlapping stuff. I forgot I'd have to overlap. Unless I just divide it by 2. Okay. So just 8. And then whatever this is in half. 4 is too far. So 5. Actually, no. I'm just gonna do it this way because I'm smarter than that. And then we don't have to worry about incorrect size. Actually, no, let's just make it more simple. Oops. Yeah, I was about to say, let's simplify it a little bit more. Because this is getting a little too complicated. Making a gradient is a lot of work on a Warzone map, I know, right? Actually, hang on. Oops. There we go. There. And then now we take that text and we lift it up a little bit and we duplicate again. Actually, no, we don't duplicate again. We just bring it up. I'm just going to start it from here just for a moment. And now to get the code. There we go. And then now we're going to save this as models, items, lethals, grenade. And then we're going to make a model. We're going to do this. Let's just do... Seriously? I don't know why it's like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I guess that's just gonna be kind of like the flame, I guess, quote unquote. I don't know. Like, it's just showing that the fuse is off and it's activated or something. I could change that to more of a different orange. I guess. And also we can change that from orange to red. Might as well. There. Whatever. It'll be good enough. And then now it's pretty much primed. Well, like gradient texture takes a long time to make it. How long Springtrap is going to... Oh yeah, that's going to take a while. I mean, of course, I am a bit rusty when it comes to this. It's been a while as well. And also, this model, specifically right here, is also going to be used in the overworld whenever you do throw it. Which I honestly kind of forgot to make the first and third person model sizes. So let's get that over with real quick. And then head, it's going to be essentially the same exact model. But of course a lot smaller. That's probably too small. Okay, that's actually not bad. The only thing that I'm not really a fan of, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out the pivot thing. So if I put it back on a player, that's gonna be the issue though, is I can't see head rotation. I mean, I can see technically with this, but not really. Yeah, it still needs to be higher. Nope, too high. 3.75. Nope. Actually need to be higher. I think? No, I think I just gotta align it with the neck. Like that. And then that should be totally fine. And then when the head rotates and stuff, because it's going to be completely random for the grenade projectile, for the visual at least, for rotation, I'm going to try to figure that out. And the actual impact of it, like the hitbox for when it does hit the ground, Just give me a moment to think. It's going to require two entities anyways, okay. And that's just the ground icon as a dropped icon, which isn't going to be really the important part yet. Let me save the grenade cook, and let me open up the regular grenade. And I need to copy the properties. Except this one needs to be rotated, but it's fine. It's just third person. And this one's going to be different. Just fiddling with the rotation values right now. I'm trying to find a good one. But at the same time, trying not to have it like perfect 0, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have it a little bit lower than the intended one to kind of identify that I haven't primed this yet. And I guess I could make it a little bit further away to really show that I haven't really primed it yet. to make it look smaller. And copy and then paste it in the offhand. Head does not matter. Ground does matter, which is way too huge. So 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. Okay, wait, right there. Oh, no, I need the lowest one. Okay. 0.4555. Okay. And then GUI, this is where it also matters too, which I forgot to do for the other one too. I'm just going to save both of them real quick. Let's see here. Front light. Whoops. 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. Wow, that's actually really good. Copy, paste, save. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to do front light. And save. Big Chungus grenade. Okay, so now we got the grenade. And then we're going to copy paste this in here again, and it's going to be item number 13. This is going to be grenade cooked. Or cook. And then that will also be the third person model on the ground and stuff. Okay, so grenade. Okay, so let's see what it looks like in Minecraft. We're just going to reload. So that's... Oh, I forgot to... Okay. That's what I forgot to do. Okay. Apparently. Let it load. Okay. So now we have an icon in here showing that we have a grenade in our inventory, which isn't very obvious either, which is kind of an issue. So what I'm going to do instead of doing a front light, I'm going to try a side light and see if that makes it look any more obvious. For at least like the inventory itself, because it's not very visible. Okay, I think the side light one is actually better. Like, it kind of pops a little bit more, but not as much. At least compared to that, that's just too much pop. Or not too much pop, but like too much light. It just doesn't work. I don't know, the angle. Okay. So now we have the grenade. We have it in our game now, so it's now a thing. I'll also give myself the primed grenade, so this is what it looks like when it's ready to roll. Like, I have it pulled, which I'm going to do some more adjustments on right now. We're going to move it a little further away from the camera, and I'm going to also have it lifted up a little bit more, so it just looks like you're ready to throw it. And then, of course, we're going to copy paste in here, and we're going to save, and we're going to refresh and see if that looks better. At least working on the Warzone map. Yeah. I mean, at least it's progress for something fun. Also, that's way too far, I just realized. Okay, so yeah, maybe I should have just kept it right there. Okay, so copy, paste, save. Because that just seems way too off from the side. Let's see here. I mean, at least I'm getting back into map making and stuff. It doesn't have to be FNAF. I mean, good enough, I guess. Okay, I feel like that's good because, like, okay, like here's the grenade when it's normal and you haven't pulled the pin yet, and this is what it looks like when you're cooking it. So you have it ready to go, like you're about to throw it. All you have to do is hit right click again and it will throw. I mean, it could be better. It could be a better positioning, but I think it's fine. For now, at least. I think it's alright. Okay. So, what's next? Let's see here. We gotta code it. So, what we're gonna be doing for the code is we're gonna be reusing the C4 assets and modifying them. We're gonna also change this to grenade, and then and then grenade new. Okay, so we gotta take a look at all of this again. So we're looking at a player with a right click on a carrot on a stick, but it has to be the carrot on a stick of. I think this one that I just gave myself was 12, so we're gonna need 12 and not 8. And then it's gonna summon an armor stand. Oh, that's for the throw. Okay. No, this will be for 13 then. This will be a fresh, brand new grenade. This is for when it's ready and it's throwing, kind of thing. And then 13. Execute as a grenade. Grenade new. Facing entity of the player with the 13. Yep, nearest eyes. Yep. And then that one's going to be changed to 13. This is going to be 13. Storing the result of the user unique identification, and then also storing that on the grenade. Grenade new, grenade. Limit 1, sort nearest. Store itself for data. And then velocity now is going to be stored here in just a second. So store itself for pose X, Y, and Z. And then instead of it being C4, it's going to be grenade, grenade new, and it's going to be storing itself for projectile. And then the players with right click of 13, not 138, 13, needs to do a scoreboard operation on itself or something on the grenade. I don't really remember the coding on this. I don't have my brain on all the way yet. So right now it's kind of just a copy-paste session, I guess you could say, yes. And then C4 velocity instead is going to be grenade velocity, which we need to set a debug for the grenade velocity. Scoreboard players set, or get, we're going to grab the C4 velocity debug just as a reference, and the C4's velocity we have set as 12. So we're going to do a set, and it's going to be grenade velocity, and we're going to put that at 24. Just for now. So we have a set value just in case we forget. And then, of course, changing more of these C4s to grenade, and then grenade new. And then we're going to be... Oh, okay. I could see what I could fix here. So I can change this from... I'm going to change that to final velocity, X, Y, and Z. Scoreboard objectives, add final velocity, X, dummy, Y, and Z. Remove C4 velocity, yep, C4, and also, what did I do velocity? I did, okay. Final velocity, that should be fine. I'm gonna go change that on the C4 right now. Just gonna make it universal. Here, this one also needs to be changed to final velocity. And then this one, same thing. Okay. Now it's going to be sharing each other. Okay. I'm going to also search C4 final underscore vel. Okay, that's in the grenade. Okay, cool. So, I can go fix that right now. Final velocity, instead of C4, it's going to be just final velocity. Okay. So back to where we were at, which is grenade, grenade new. Final velocity of the players with the scoreboard of carrot on a stick with 13. Let me one start nearest, pose, yep. And then now we're going to change this to grenade. Grenade new. Motion, it's setting its motion now. And then grenade air. And then motion, final velocity. And then we're going to do a... Oh wait, there is no hitbox. You can't shoot grenades. I mean, I could make it to where you could. There's nothing stopping me there. I can make that happen. Might as well. And then replacing itself with an apple, which honestly really isn't needed, but I can still make it happen. Yeah, I might as well make it an apple. Okay. Models, item, apple. And then we're just going to copy this and we're going to grab the grenade. So 17 item slash lethal slash grenade cook. Okay. And that is model number 17. And then the grenade needs to summon a new one, which is going to be called grenade hitbox. Yep. And then grenade new slime. Invisibility. Yep. And then we're going to do this just to make things a little bit easier in here. We're going to change the word C4 to grenade. But I just got to hover and double check if there isn't anything else being utilized as C4. So I didn't want it to replace the wrong thing, which looks fine. Okay. Replace. Okay, that will just make things a little bit easier. Tag, grenade, grenade air, grenade floor. Okay, so there's some things that are going to be gone here. Like, some of them are definitely copy-paste. Like, there's no need for grenade floor and grenade wall. If it hits the wall, I should make it flip its, like, I need to make it rotate. So, hang on. How does that shit work? I mean, I could make it to where, like, if it detects a block north, then to simply flip the whatever value that's the opposite of north. Okay. And then that would be accurate every time. If it hits the floor... I might as well do that for the floor as well. Like, if it's gonna hit the floor, it needs to invert the motion 1. Okay, so we're gonna have to add that entirely. Okay. Let's see here. Scoreboard set, timer. Okay. I think that timer value is just the timer value before you can detonate the C4. But we'll figure that out later. So for now, we're just gonna leave it as... We're just gonna leave it as like full 4 seconds, so that is 80 ticks. Okay. Let's see here. So... instead of giving itself a tag, if there's a block on the floor, so if it's not air, then it needs to invert its vertical. How do I invert though? So how do we take a value and invert it? Okay, so if we take a value and we copy it, so let's say it's 2.5. So we copy that value, we multiply it by 2, and then subtract it with itself, and it should be guaranteed negative. So if we did 2.5, we technically copied that and doubled it, so it'll be -5. Okay, got it. I know how to duplicate now. Well, not duplicate. I know how to flip values now. Okay, cool. So if the block below it isn't air, it needs to what values have we used? Like, what values are actually being applied? Final velocity? Okay. So it needs to do this. Execute unless block. Store result motion. But before we do that, we need to store the motion 1 data as a 1. No, as a 2 for another value for scoreboard players get itself. So we're storing that as a double. Or actually, no, it has to be store result score. At self. So store the result of itself. What scoreboard do we use? What was the temporary one? Was there a temporary one? I'm sorry, my brain is not here right now. My brain is kind of cooked in a sense. I'm trying my best to think, but I can't really think right now. I'm just recapping. So pose X, Y, Z. Okay, we don't mess with that. Projectile X, Y, and Z. I think that's the one we're supposed to mess with here. I think that's the one. So it's supposed to store itself for projectile Y and then get pose. Yeah. Okay, that works. That's what we need to do. Okay. Store result itself. Yep. If the block below it is not air, okay, then it stores that value 2 times, right? And then negative 2,000? Oh, wait. I could have just done it that way. That works. And then, of course, the same exact thing. This will be happening on the same frame, but instead of applying it to the scoreboard... Motherfucker. Wait, hang on. My brain's starting to cook. It's getting there. It's getting there. Store result. At self final. Okay, yeah, I can do the final velocity. Final velocity y. And then, of course, I do the actual application to it. Store result entity at self motion 1. 0, 0, 1. Maybe? And of course I can increase this value to give it more of a bounce. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, this is actually looking really good. So we got the bounce. Okay, bounce for if it hits the floor. But if it hits the ceiling, it's gonna automatically remove its values anyways. But, I mean, I could do that as well. So bounce, floor, north wall. And then a north wall is going to be F3, north. Okay. Hang on, I gotta figure out what's the block. So north is going that way, but I need to test backwards, so of 1 block, okay. So if this was positive and it was on the 3rd axis. If it's not air, then to do that, okay. And instead of position 1, it's going to be position 2, and motion 2 it should be. And it should be stored in Z and not Y. So that's north, which means south is literally just the opposite of this. And then we just flip this. And there we go. And then east. I gotta figure out which way it is. So east is adding on that value, but we needed to actually subtract on the first value. And then that's going to be stored on X, which is pose 0. And then motion 0. And then X. And then west. Oops. Is the opposite wall. And then the same code. Okay. So if I did this correctly, this should work. I don't know about the detonation thing just yet, because that's going to be different. I was about to say that should be replaced with air if I... Okay, so instead of exploding... Hang on. So, wait, what's this? That's the grenade wall thing, which we don't want. We don't need the grenade wall. Okay, so that's the actual marker thing instead of it being a hitbox. I'm gonna get rid of that for now. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna get rid of all these real quick, because this is just other shit. And that's whenever it's planted. That's another thing for the grenade floor. And then it's going to remove itself of air, which we don't want either. Executes grenade, hitbox. Oh, the grenade hitbox. Yeah, that's fine. And then it's going to set everyone's right click, or set its right click as 2, which we got to change that from 8 to 13. And then we don't need this shit right here, so there's no need for right click 2, just right click 1 and higher. And we get rid of this. If right clicks 1 and higher, and then item replace weapon with air. And then we get rid of the RNG part. Run item, yep. Right click 0. Yep. And then of course if the timer is 0, it needs to explode. But I think this is the check to see if I'm right clicking or not. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of that. And we're actually gonna use execute as all actually no. Yeah, we'll use this one right here. Okay. We'll just add it as a tag. If score, which is already right there. And then of course delete all this stuff, and then run tag itself. Execute this, yeah. If score at self timer matches 0, like less than 0. Run tag itself add grenade exploding, and then it's going to do the grenade explosion. And then this one, I don't know what this one, I think this is the kill if it, oh, this is depending if it's on the air or not. Okay. Well, if it's an airborne grenade, I can change that to was cooked by a grenade. Got needed. Or was needed. Yeah, got needed. There. Okay. I'm just gonna put needed. Like, I guess, yeah, that works. Needed. Cool. So if it was in the air, actually, you know what? I'll do it this way. Like the if block is air, then it's simply just was cooked because you cooked it and you got it in midair. But if it's not, then it's just going to be got nated as if it was on the ground. And this is what would happen if you shot a grenade in the air. Or shot a grenade in general. Which in Call of Duty wasn't programmed, I don't think, but we're adding it here. It's just going to add a tag of self-destruct, yep. And if you shot it, oh yeah, the grenade floor thing is not even a fucking thing. So we're just going to get rid of those. Shot a grenade. Just for now. And blew up shooting a grenade. Let's see here. So grenade self-destruct. If it were... let's see here, so... I don't know why there's two different ones, so we're going to get rid of this one. So if it was mid-air, So, if it was in the air, shot a flying grenade, and then of course blew up shooting a grenade if it's on the ground. Blew up shooting a live grenade. Okay. And then this one, I don't know what's going on here. This looks like a right-click thing. Again, to like clear carrot on sticks, which we don't need. And that's just another right-click thing again, but that's gone. We don't need that. Lethal / grenade. Okay. So I think it might be safe enough to load in and try it and see if it works. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of copies of this real quick. We're gonna get rid of these. Okay. So, we're gonna give it a try. Did I reload? I think I did. Okay. Nothing happened. Oh, it's right, because the script isn't active. Okay. Function. Active scripts. Lethal / grenade. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Oh boy. That's not the right item. It works! It wasn't the right item. I know why it wasn't the right item, because I forgot to refresh the texture pack. And it loaded a plane. Okay. There we go. Oh god. Okay, it's going way too fast, and it's not losing momentum. It's definitely not losing momentum whenever it's getting hit on the ground. Okay, it's a work in progress. Progress is being made. I just need to figure out what's going on there. I think I need to do this. Oh, that's multiplying. That's not what I want. There we go. I almost forgot to add zeros. Okay, let's try that. I don't know where it is. It just fell out of the map, I think. Oh god. It's still gaining a metric fuck ton of speed. I think I need to do it this way. Here, let's get rid of like the bounce just for a moment. Just to see what's going on with it real quick. Like no bounces. It's still going at Mach speed. Okay, so I think what's going on is this is constantly storing it. That's why. That's probably exactly why. This is grenade air stuff. So instead of adjusting these, I needed to do this. So we're gonna hide this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And instead of doing so it's gonna be storing it, yeah, it's gonna store it in a negative velocity. Or negative value at least. Let's try that. Okay. That did nothing. Here, I'm just gonna censor this out entirely then, just for now. Until I figure this shit out. Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, so I think what's happening... Hang on, I gotta make more real quick. Like, if I throw one up, straight up... So, yeah, I was about to say, it's always applying the X and Z, which is fine. It's just, I need to modify that value whenever something happens. I think this is exactly what I needed to do, was this. It's just, I needed to change the values up a little bit more. Whoops, I uncensored the wrong thing on this one. There we go. Okay, so let's just work with the floor only for now. And try to figure out the floor and why that's not bouncing. Yeah, that's not bouncing or anything. It's just hitting the floor. So I think the detection is not enough. So I need to make a wider detection and invert the values. No. Let's try that again, but with this one. If block... Yeah, I was about to say, unless the block below it is not air... Wait, is the tag grenade air always being the thing? Yeah, so it's always having grenade air. Okay. And then removing grenade new. Whenever that's done. Okay. Oh, I see why. It's not bouncing because I didn't apply the values once it was done. Okay. Nothing. Nothing yet. I'll make it say something instead. I'm just gonna say, run say hi. Okay, so it's detecting it. MBT equals on ground 0B. Is it detecting it before it hits the ground? Yes, it is, but it's like for like 1 frame. So I'm gonna put 1.2. Okay, so at least I think it's getting a better chance. Okay, so it's definitely detecting the ground before it hits the ground. That's good. And then it needs to store its new final velocity. It's got to grab its value that it has right now, which is position 1, which that value should have been whatever that exact value is, but now flipped. And then it needs to do that. Okay, so still nothing in that. It has yet to ever figure out... Maybe that's why. Oh, jeez. so nothing yet. Maybe it needs a higher detection range. I'm just gonna put it at like 1.5 just for now, just so it's a lot higher up, to see if it's even working at all. I have no idea. Okay. Okay, let's just get rid of the Telraw just for now. So what's happening? Now that I think of it, should the bounce... I think the bounce needs to be above the repeat. I think that's the issue. So we're going to take that bounce value, and we're going to move it above repeat, and see if that has anything to do with it. Nothing yet. I'm trying to think right now, guys. Hang on. So, I think it's detecting it plenty enough early enough, so I'm actually going to make it even higher up, just for now, for debugging purposes. And then it's looking for if the final velocity... No, it's storing the result of final velocity of its velocity right now in a negative value. And now it's storing itself for motion 1 as a positive, which should be exactly the opposite of what it just had. Okay. Oh, I think it is working. Whoops, okay. Here, let's just throw it up so we can see it better. Yeah, it's definitely higher than it used to be. Okay, so it's working. I think it's working. Okay, it just looked like it wasn't doing much. Yes, I'm still coding the grenade. I'm trying to figure out bounce mechanics right now. Which, so far, it's not looking like it's doing its job yet. And of course, if we go to, like, spectator, whenever we do this, you can see it's, like, floating. So the momentum of it... Okay, it's doing its job, but it's not doing it well enough. So we're going to try to increase the value. That did not do anything. So it needs to look if there isn't a block. Okay. Hang on. -3. Store itself final velocity at a negative value. And then it needs to... I'm just gonna increase it by a lot more. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. It's ending up like... Hang on, let me get the values. Scoreboard objective set display sidebar velocity Y. That will probably help me debug this shit. Oh. I think the values are too high. Maybe that's why. Whoa. It should be storing it in its motion 1. Let me try to reflip it again. See if that fixes anything. What the... Honestly, I have no idea where that... Oh, it works! It's working! But wow, the value of that was insanely high. Hey, there we go. Okay, it's starting to get somewhere. Okay, so now we can lower this by a lot more. I'm gonna do -1 block, just to see if it still works. Yes, it's working, and it's having perfect momentum. So what we need to do to fix that is divide that by half. Okay, yeah, technically it works, but it's not actually dividing it by half. So I think what we need to do is this. I'm trying my best to figure this out. It's getting there. Okay, maybe that's too low. Here, let me put it back at 1,000. It's starting to get there. What happens if we do this? Okay, so that's just making more value. Let me do it this way. I mean, it's... Okay, so let's store it by 50 then. Nope. Okay, so what I wanted to do, but it's not really doing, is I'm trying to make it lose momentum for the bounce. But it seems to just jump right back at the same position it was just at. Because I was thinking this would be the solution by adding it, or making an even smaller value by 50%. So it should be less, but instead it's just doing that, which makes no sense. Like, the values are still pretty much the same. It's not reducing at all. It's like 4,000, -4, 75, 75. Yeah, it's literally just the same values. Yeah, if I do it this way, 75, 75. Yeah, it's not subtracting. It's taking the same exact value again. Oh, wait, it's because it's getting pose. That's why. Okay. No, it makes sense now. I get it. I got what the error was. 0.001. And then now we're just going to do 900. That would explain. Okay. Oh, I'm out of grenades. Fuck. I gotta get myself another grenade. I'm actually going to copy this on here instead. I'm going to do C8. And I'll just recall it as X8 for now on, just to make my life a little bit easier. I don't understand. Wait, I think we have a result. I think we're making progress. So, 1148, 10... Yeah, it's making progress. I'm just going to store this as 900. And now, let's see. So, 1,800. Yeah, it's making way much more progress. Yes! Okay, good. We're going to divide it in half. So, 500... Nice! I'm gonna put it at 600. It is kind of like a bouncy ball, yeah. Oh, that's right. I can just do X8. Okay, there we go. Well, that's the whole point of it as of right now. I'm trying to code that part. Now, the reason why it looks like it's hovering whenever it's doing this, like it looks like it's hovering an exact block, was because of the model. This is supposed to be the model display and not the... You know, this is supposed to be the hitbox. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be the hitbox and not the model display. The model display needs to be a thing too, so I gotta do that as well. So I need to do a summon armor stand as the model display. Which, that's what I gotta figure out. So... Okay, so it needs to do... Yep. Okay, so it needs to also summon a... Okay. So summon an armor stand, a block lower, grenade display. And then I guess I'll do the grenade display as a teleport itself as well, to face towards the player. Okay. I'm also going to add down here for the grenade display. Yep, right here. Execute as the grenade itself. Run TP all entities grenade display. Limit 1 sort nearest itself. Positioned. -1. And then the item needs to be item replace. I don't remember where that went. Right here. Grenade display. And then grenade display new, I might as well add that too, just to make it a little bit more simple. Okay, new grenade display. And then it needs to remove its tag. Grenade display. Display. There's grenade. Okay. Okay, so let's try that again. Oh wait, hang on. Before that, I also gotta add a script where it kills its grenade display. Whoops, limit 1, sort nearest, yep. Okay. Got it. Okay, so now let's see. Oh, nothing happened. Why is nothing happening? Did the script break? Lethal... It did. Okay, that's weird. The script stopped. Is there an error? No. I think there is an error. It completely disappeared. But where's the error? I'm not seeing the error that I made. I'm just trying to find where the error I made was. Maybe that's where it was where the replace item? Oh yeah, it was. That's where the error was. Okay. Wish it highlighted that for me. I don't know why it didn't. And that grenade is long gone. Okay. So... The teleport... Oh, that's right, Oh, wait, no. Where's the teleport at again? Okay, let's just try it a little bit lower. Hang on. Oh, okay. No. Did I do the positioning thing wrong? Execute as all entities. The grenade. Yeah, teleport itself. Executing as the grenade itself. Run teleport the grenade display hitbox. Just one of them at itself. Execute as grenade display as self positioned -2 RTP as self. Right? Here, let me see if this works. I think that's working. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. It just needs to be a lot lower. A little too low. 2.7. Nope. Okay. Actually, I should do this as well. Hang on, wait, what's the values whenever it's getting too low? Okay, so if it's less than 250. So, unless score at self, final velocity y matches 250. So if score, actually I just do the if it's 250 and higher. Okay. And now let's see what happens. Okay, so it lands, but it needs to be like probably a higher number. So 500. Yep, okay, there we go. It's working better now. And then the teleportation offset needs to be raised. So now we're going to put it at -2, and we're going to reload, and we're going to try again. Higher. Lower. Lower. Okay, good. Now I'm also going to adjust some more of the values so that it lands closer to the ground whenever it bounces. So I'm going to put 0.5. And then we're going to try it again. That's too low. 0.75. Yeah, it's just got to be a whole block. Also, you know what I thought of? That would be a lot better. So, okay. Wait, what's its value whenever it lands? Okay, so if it's less than 100. Actually, you know what? Execute as grenade. At itself. If score as actually if score at self. Final velocity y matches 100. Well, less than 100. As all entities tag equals grenade. Actually, no. Run TP all entities tag equals grenade display limit equals 1 sort equals nearest, like that. But if a value, so if it's less than 99 and if it's 100 and greater, it's actually going to have a lot further of a teleport. So there's going to be two different teleportation scripts, one if it's landed and one if it's not. Just for the visual. And that visual one needs to be lower. It's getting there. Okay, maybe... So -3 is the value. Yeah, what do you guys think? That works very well. Sorry, I was just checking a text message. Also, I keep forgetting to check the damn phone. But every time I go to plug it in, someone or something happens that I have to go attend to, and then I'm like, oh, okay, let me go deal with this, and then I forget to charge it again. It's like, come on, my battery's about to die soon. It's at 23%. Nice. Okay, so we're making progress with this. We got the perfect vertical bounce. What we need to work with next is horizontal. So we're going to use a north wall just for now as a reference, so we can at least figure that out. So we got to face north. And we're going to use this wall right here. And we're going to enable that script again right here and see if that fixes everything. Like, how well did I do here? Nothing. It just stopped it. And I need to get the X data. Instead... Wait, is it X or Z? Z. That thing just sneak. It just zip, gone. Zip. Alright, bro. Unless block... What were the values that we used for the other one? 1? Okay. Let's try that. It's not storing them. So it's like not detecting the wall in time. And then of course, like, this should be... Oh, I see. I think it was supposed to be a negative value and not a positive. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, it's storing it, but it's storing it to a way too high of a value. So we gotta reduce that down by... that, I think? Oh, no, that's way too much. Oh, jeez. 0. Okay, so it's 300,000 for some fucking reason. Okay. X and 8, so I can get the inventory back. So, right now, it's just... Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I don't know where it went. Okay, it's working. It's just... Let's increase that value once more. Okay, it's way too high. Okay, so that's what's happening. So 10. There we go. Okay, so it's working, but it's not losing its momentum. And if anything, that is too weak of a momentum change. So 10 to 1, 5. Nope, it needs P2. Okay, it's getting there. So if I throw it right here, and I look right here... Okay, that's actually not bad. Like, the deflection itself isn't bad, but I think the values need to be upped a little bit more. Yeah, it needs to be upped more. Okay. Because it's not accurate enough. Okay, it's getting there. So, boop, boop. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start by 100 so we have more values to work with here. Whoa, that's way too much. Too much again. Still too much. Wait, is this always gonna be the same result? What the fuck? Okay then. Let's see here. So if I did 0.1 instead. So this is doing nothing. Motion? Oh! I see again. I did the same thing again. That's right. It's not supposed to be position. It's supposed to be motion. I forgot to change these as well. That explains everything. Okay, so we're going to set them back to what they used to be, I think. Okay, it's progress. But now it's running into the wall. And not getting enough value, I think. So we're just going to leave it as that just for a moment, and we're going to reload. Can you teach me? I honestly, this is hard to teach right now. I'm trying to learn as well. Okay, so what's going on with it? Okay, so it's just losing its momentum as if it runs into the wall. So is the detection not large enough? Is that what's happening? Okay, I think that might have been why. I don't know. Here, let me make a larger wall. At least like a longer one. And then try again. Okay, so it's detecting it, but it's like losing a lot of its value. So maybe by increasing that is what I needed to do. No, it just went back to 0. Here, let's just make it an absurd number for now, like -3. And then try again. Okay, so I think it is getting the value, but it's instantly being messed up. So we're gonna put them back at -1. Now they're just instantly hitting the wall. Hang on, wait. Am I doing the detection right? Okay, so the detection is going correctly. Okay, so maybe I need to make it 2 blocks. just for now. And then it's storing the value. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't know. Wait. Yeah, I was supposed to say I should probably store it as a negative value. And then store it back as a positive. And then try again. Wait, what is happening? Hang on, what if I get distance? I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure this out as well. It's a little rough. It's not as easy as the floor. Here, let's try it while it's on the ground. Like, just like this. Oh, okay then. Wait, what is happening? If I do it like this, it's like instantly losing all its momentum. What's the value? I'm trying my best to think. It's really rough. Hang on. Here, we're gonna slow it down by a reasonable amount just to observe this frame by frame, hopefully. Okay, that was not successful. I gotta wait for that to detonate. Okay. I can't believe I timed that very well. I don't know how I did that, but okay. Hang on. So yeah, it's either too... Okay, so I think what's going on is it's too low of a value. Let's try this for a minute. No, okay. Let's see here. So, okay, wait, that was a bad throw. Whoops, I forgot that one doesn't have X8. Man, this is hard. Hard to figure out right now, so... Okay, so it's like a hint above. So 528, and then it just loses it all. Okay. Let's just do all positive just for now, just to see what happens. So, oh, whoops, I looked perfectly down by accident yet again. Okay, so just a hint up, like right here. 960, 0, instant 0. Okay. So, okay, so what's happening is it's looking if... so store result, yeah, and the z velocity, yep. And it should be getting the data of motion 2 and copying it in the scoreboard and then applying that in general, but I'm just not sure what's going on with it. Like, maybe I need to have it in the air and not on the floor for this test? Because maybe it's on, like, maybe it's considered grounded? I don't know. No, it's still doing the same issue. Oops. It's just... let's see here. Let's just make it a little further again. I know, this is a very puzzling puzzle. I'm trying my best to think, but at the same time it is getting a little bit late. I am having a struggle trying to figure this out. Okay, so when it's going forward, it's a positive number. But as soon as it hits a wall... it's just, it's all gone. Like it... for some reason it's a positive number, which makes no sense. Final velocity z. Maybe it just needs to be like that. Oh, okay. We're making progress, I think. What? Is happening. Ah, this is a brain ache. Is it not motion 2? Is it supposed to be like motion 0? No. Because I was about to say, like, if it was motion, the other motion, yeah, this wouldn't be doing anything here. This would be way greater. So you can see right there until it hits the fucking wall. And of course the negative value would be this way, yeah. So it's definitely motion Z, or 2. And that should be storing it as a negative value. Hang on, I'm just gonna do this run tell raw. All players. Scores. And then final velocity. So it's immediately a positive number. What? And what happens if we just... Okay, so it's doing something? Okay, so it's telling me that, yeah, it's working, but I don't think the value is great enough. Yeah, okay. So, 22, negative 14. Yeah, that should have been a really good one. But for some fucking reason... Motion to... double one... Score players get at self final velocity z. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Whoops, okay, hang on. Let's try it with a different one. Execute has all entities time goes grenade, yes. Store result entity at self. Motion to double negative 0.001. It's gonna do it this way. This is a brain ache and a half. I don't know why it's... Jesus. So why is it like... Um, Actually, wait, let's try this real quick. So we're going to store the motion score as a positive value. Wait. So it's going to be always positive when it's going the correct direction. And I'm just going to put unless score, or if score, at self, final underscore velocity underscore z matches 1 and higher. So if it's positive and not a negative number, then it will store this as a negative number and then apply the effect from there. So only if it's positive? Oh, it's being positive regardless. Again. What the fuck? I don't get it. Do I need a bigger gap just so it doesn't hit the wall? Just for now to debug this? Because I can't tell if it's getting stopped by the wall or if it's just not applying. Alright, fuck it. Let's make a bigger thing. Okay, so now it's going to be by a whopping 10 blocks. Okay. I don't understand. Trying my best to debug this. This is difficult as fuck. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So it's not the blocks. Yeah, the blocks itself are not being the stopper for this. Okay, so this one doesn't really matter because this is just a tell raw. Like, why is it not being flipped? Like, why is this not doing its job? Why is it stopping every time? Here, this'll also probably help. This might give me a little bit more information. Okay. For some reason, this piece Like, it's storing properly, but it's not storing properly here. It's always a 1. So the first value is, well, now a positive number. Well, this whole time it should be always positive when going that way, until it runs into the wall. And then it should turn into a negative value by the storing of this, but I guess not. And I'm just gonna fucking do this. Making a multiplier of 10. Nope, it's still 1. Wait a fucking minute. I think that might have been the reason. Right? The repeat? Like streams that actually teach people how to script. I know, I'm fucking puzzled right now. It's rough. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to figure this out right now. This is a bit of a headache. Like, everything's going fine for the momentum just for now to get from point A to point B, but for some fucking reason, within the same frame of grabbing the motion, telling the motion in Telraw, and then storing the motion itself, and then somehow we're getting a result different than it should be. Like, it should still be negative 456 and then negative 456. Not 1. Oh, I gotta reload. Like, for some reason, it's... let me... Like, hang on. Okay, so let's see here. So, what applies for final velocity z? It's storing itself on the first frame because it's the first frame. Yes, that's fine. That's only a first frame, first moment. That's just to get the proper trajectory values. The bounce, on the other hand, is supposed to be looking for... Well, as of right now, I have this only looking for positive values because I'm trying to debug this stupid thing. Which is probably what's fucking everything here, but I could be wrong. So we're just going to get rid of that piece then. So it's going to store the result of final velocity z into... Or, sorry, it's storing the motion to with a multiplier of 1000 in there, telling in the chat what is the value now, and then for now I'm just going to put 001 with a negative value. So it's supposed to be grabbing the final velocity z and storing that exact value that I just said in chat onto motion 2. And then the final velocity z is told yet again, which doesn't even matter because it's supposed to be the same fucking value. The same exact everything. It should be the same value, but for some reason we're getting different results. Because this shouldn't be changing this. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, what I'm trying to get it to do... Like... I'm thinking. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so there's our values again. So we're getting the data, which of course was 0.079. And of course if we do it this way... Oh, whoops. We're... Is it because it's on... Like, I... It should be modifying it. Oh, wait. Could it be the display that's fucking everything up? No, where's the display? Right here. Right? No, it's not teleporting itself. Okay. Could it be with the on-ground tag or something? But it doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute, hang on. What? I don't get it. Why can't I edit the motion? Hang on. Oh, whoops, that's itself. That's what I meant to do. I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Brother. Oh my god. That was why. That was why. I'm storing a result of a score by complete fucking accident because of copy pasting. And I was storing stuff from a Talra or a title. Okay. It's working now. That was why. Was because I was trying to do a Telraw to debug this shit, and the debug Telraw was fucking it up. Ay, ay, ay. We figured it out. I think? Oh god. Okay, let's try it. Whoops, that's way too low. I gotta wait for it to destroy. It's making progress. I'm also gonna do this real quick. It's gonna move it over here. Okay, so it wants to block his air. Yep. Store result. Yep. And it should be a negative value, and then I'm just gonna put 1. Let's see here. Store results score. Actually, no, keep it at 2 blocks just for now, just in case it is a wall collision error. Yeah. Ouch. Excuse me again. Yeah, I'm still not able to store it. Like, even if I have a set value, execute as all entities type grenade, limit 1, sort nearest itself, store result entity itself. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, that's a problem. If I make it a marker, it's not going to move anywhere. No, I meant to do... Okay, so this one can't be a marker. So my question is... Hang on, let me take a look at what else could be storing shit. So the north bounce... I want to say this is what's fucking it too. Yes, that was what was fucking it. It's this thing. It's the repeat script. So this repeat script, I think, needs to be before? Oops, I forgot that one's not programmed yet. Actually, okay. Oh. Okay, progress is starting to be made. I think it had to be 0.001 or something. Let me check. Oops. No, maybe it had to be just 1. Okay, that just completely broke everything. I'm just gonna completely do this for now. Okay, so that is starting to do its job. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I like the fact that it's able to keep its momentum, which is fine. It's just when it gets to the deflect part that it needs to... I'm thinking. Hang on, let me go to the restroom real quick and probably walk around for a minute. Okay, I think I brainstormed something along the way of going to the restroom and back. I think what I needed to do was still use that repeat function here, but it needed to be if it was air. So for now, we're just only going to do that with... Okay. And then execute a block here. And that is east. And I don't know the momentum for that one yet. I think I can reduce it down to -1. So like if there's a block of air, just to make it a little bit closer. I'm trying my best to also figure out what's like, why is it honestly just stopping so early? Take a closer look at the values if I can real quick. Okay, so what's happening? Let's make 4, 5, 12. Oh man, this is very brain breaking. Maybe I'm supposed to have the repeat function underneath after all the math is done. Again, so we're just relocating it back down again, just like last time. And just see what happens. Just as a quick recap of what's taking up the velocity, like what stores and what doesn't. So grenade new, which is only for 1 frame, by the way, stores positioning from the player. That's all momentum stuff. That's not important right now. And this is the bounce. So if it's not air, store that value by 1,000. And on the same exact frame, storing itself or motion 2 by negative 1,000, essentially. Scoreboard players get itself for final velocity z. So we've tried to keep it positive. I'm really starting to think it's because of the repeats. So we're going to turn off the repeats entirely, just disabling them for now. And we're going to rely on base momentum. And that one didn't do much. I think it's because it's not flipping to negative anymore. So we're just going to do the same thing but negative 1,000. Reload and try again. Okay, so it's... Oh, I think that might have been with the help of the TNT. Okay, no, it's working. It's doing great now. The only issue is it's losing momentum super fast. So now we're able to flip the momentum and apply it properly. Which is great. It's just... I think what's happening is because it's on the same frame. Here, we're going to simplify these yet again, just for now. So it's not going to be complicated yet. Okay. So now we need to do the constant momentum, which is from this one. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just get rid of this entirely and just still stick with this? So if there's a block, we're just going to multiply by a positive number for now. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, progress is being made! Okay. It's starting to work. You know, this is honestly looking like ice hockey. Okay, it's starting to work. Okay, okay. I just need to figure out if the momentums are proper, like the values are equal. Like, is there a net loss or a net gain? Of momentum. So 14. Okay, so it's like halving. I think it's perfectly halving. Let me see. So 18. Oh, this will be a perfect number. Never mind. It stopped. Okay. Nope. 15. Nope. Okay. I guess it's kind of like depends. 19, 12. 18, 11. Okay, so it's like 18. Okay. I don't know. I guess it kind of depends. Which is not exactly the best thing. So probably I need to extend it by 1.5. I think the wall is actually interfering. Hey! When you look at that, it's starting to do something. Okay. I think the numbers are a little too high still. But hey, it's progress. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, at least it's doing something. Like, it's not perfect. I don't know why it's not perfect either, whenever it does. Like, I'm starting to wonder, is it really hitting the wall? Okay. So, that's good. We're making so much more progress. And now we're going to paste this into the south wall. Except it's going to be the opposite for that, and it's going to be an opposite for the value. Hang on. Oh, whoops, that's... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no. Okay. So if the block in front of it is not air... on the other side, okay. And it's gonna do the flip, okay. So wait, I got it working on this one, right? Yes. But now it's not working for the opposite. Oh, did I not reload? I think I did. Unless block... Yeah, the other side, yep. Store result score, yep. Hopefully if we just make it a... What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, whoops, I forgot that's not the angle we're working with yet. Duh. Whoops, that went over. Okay. Okay, no, I didn't think so. Yeah, I think I have to have it as a negative. Okay, reload. Nope. It's not. Like, what's happening? Is it not detecting the thing and doing the flip? Okay. I got it. I got it working. That's actually kind of cool. Like, it's partial. It kind of works. Boing. Okay, that one didn't do its job. I also do wonder if it needs to be a larger detection radius, like 2 blocks instead of 1.5. So let's just try a larger detection radius. I think that might be the reason. But it's kind of hard to tell. Actually, no, I don't think that's the reason. Okay, so let's just do it this way again. Alright, reload. Yeah, I think that one's actually running into the wall. It's like an ice bug. Yeah, sometimes it's detecting it, sometimes it's not. And somehow the values are still stored on there. Maybe I need to add another check. Like, okay, so if it's going this way, it's going to be a positive value. So it needs to look if it's positive. If score at self final velocity, right? Matches 1 and higher. And then, of course, like, the opposite for... Well, -1 higher is like -1. Okay, let me try that. And then now let's see. Okay, I think it's a little bit more consistent now. Now that it's not overriding each other, I don't think. So I think that was the problem, was it was looking for both no matter what direction, and it could have caused interference. Because now it's a lot more consistent. Look at that. As soon as I say something too, and then that happens. I think the wall might be the problem too. So if it's hitting the wall like too fast, I think it's actually stopping the momentum legitimately. I'm not sure. Wait, is it only working if I do it at an angle? What the... Okay then. This is so fried. Alright. Like, it's working, it's just, it's... Like, sometimes it doesn't... No, I don't... Oh, okay, I think I know why. And it makes more sense the more I think about it. Okay. I think it has to be a block. Like 0.9. Because it's looking too far away. And then it actually runs into the fucking wall. I'm probably gonna have to do a multi-check. Right. So, if... No, wait, how does it work? Okay, so 2-1 less ones, right? So... Okay, hang on, I need a block to image this in my head. Okay, so execute unless this is not air. And then it will succeed. Okay. And then execute unless air for both of these tiles. So if these are both... If they're... Okay, so as long as it's not any other block here and here, they'll succeed. Or fail, sorry, right? Unless air. So wait, hang on. If would be if there's a block there, but the unless statement is kind of like the opposite, right? Unless the block directly in front of them. -1 is air, so unless that's air, then the store result. Okay, so if there's a block there in general, that's not air. I'm gonna try this just to see what happens. No, I think it's failing regardless. Oh, whoops, I put 2 instead of negative. Maybe that's why. No. So if it's not air, then to do the... Yep, okay. So essentially just the bit flip. Actually, you know what? I kind of find that fair, in a sense. As long as it's detecting it early enough, with the right momentum, it will always deflect because, you know, it's not going to hit the wall. But if it's too slow... But that's what I don't understand, is things like that. Like, it should detect it, but it's not. And once it's momentum, it should be negative. Yeah, it's negative, okay. why does it not detect the wall? I think what I need to do is this. So it's not negative 1.9. Have two different ones checking. There we go. Because I think if it misses its window, it's not going to apply the values. And I think that's exactly what's happening. Is it's missing its window. And it's getting too close to the wall and it's just not seeing it. So what we're going to do is 1.5 and a 0.5. Actually, you know what? A 1 and a 0. Let's try that. Okay, no, never mind. I didn't realize I was too close. I think it needs to be 0 and 1.75. Okay, so now it's working. So now all I need to do next is we're going to do east and west here in just a second. We're going to do the same exact thing right now. I just got to figure out what's east and what's west when it comes to values. And then I gotta figure out this one right here, right? That's for Y. Nope, I need a... Okay, so X and Z are still the same. There's nothing changed there. Okay. And then we just replace West. And this one has to be, I think, positive, but I'm not sure. We'll figure that out in a bit. Okay, so let's work on horizontal now. And it works. I guess I got it correct the first try. Nice. Oops. Sweet. Look at it go. Nice. Okay. So now we're gonna make it degrade when it comes to mobility. Mobility? Motion? Oh boy. Hey. Hey Ian. Welcome to the stream, man. We're trying to figure out more of grenades right now. It's a work in progress and it's turning out really well now. We have been struggling with this for a few hours now, and it's getting there. Also, hey Grasschan, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So, we don't have the momentum script finished yet. Like, it's supposed to degrade the more it rolls, but we haven't gotten there yet. And of course I'm going to add a rolling animation for it soon. I'm just getting there. So you can see it's getting there. Like, it's able to deflect off walls now. Its momentum is a little crazy. That's what I'm going to be working on next, is the reduction of that momentum. I just gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing next. So I gotta figure out adjusting the X and Z values and removing more after its first repeat. So it's gonna be reduction is right here. So movement reduction. I'm gonna make that a value in here. Scoreboard players set grenade. Reduction debug. I'm gonna put that at 50 just for now. And then every frame it's gonna be working on that until it hits 0. Okay, so execute as all entities tag equals grenade at itself. If score at self final velocity x matches, let's just say 50 or higher, or 49 and higher maybe. How are you? I'm doing alright, and you? Maybe 100 just for now. Yeah, 100 and higher. So it's checking if it's 100 and higher for its value. This is just for the positive reduction. Run scoreboard, players, operation, final velocity, x, or at self. Oh, whoops, I did something. Okay then, at self, final velocity x, and then minus equals grenade reduction debug. And then we're going to do that again, but for the negative 100 and lower. And it's going to be adding in equals 2 for the grenade reduction. And then we're going to do the same exact thing for the Z coordinates as well. Not X again, Z. And then Z. And if Z is higher, yeah, it's just the resistance essentially. So we're gonna reload that, and now let's see if there's some resistance. Yes, there is resistance now. That's good. It's not perfect. It's not perfect though. But I'm also going to do this as well. Execute as all of these tag equals grenade. Actually, no. We'll keep it rolling a little bit just like the real game, so it's fine. Reload. Try again. Okay. So now if I throw it a distance... Okay, so I see what's going on. The multiplier's not high enough. Okay, so still needs to be higher than that. Okay. That's better. I'm just gonna throw it at this wall just to see. Nice. Okay, so it's definitely better. But I don't want it to be higher than the value itself, so I think 200 might be a good value. As long as it's 200 and higher for each value, so it doesn't accidentally subtract. We're gonna reload. Yeah, we're gonna try again. Like eating mooncake, nice. There we go. Like, it will still have some momentum in general. Put it at 201 higher. So at least it still rolls around. It's not perfect, but it's just like how COD did it. There we go. And then now if we try to throw it... Nice. I should also... Oh, okay then. I should also add another form of resistance as well when it comes to this. I think. Hang on, let me see here. So, if we do it horizontally, like this. I was gonna say, I think there should be a multiplier if it's a lot higher. So I'll probably keep it at 100. No, actually, no. Keep it at... Yeah, keep it at 200. But if the value is a lot greater, like 5,000 and greater, then to do another reduction. So it's slowing it down a lot more. Whenever it's going way too fast. So it'd be like double. Okay, let me see what it looks like in the air. It's getting there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is a little too slow. I think the reduction is a little too strong. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower that by 150. We're gonna make it 150 instead. Okay, so that's actually not bad, I don't think. So now let's pretend that's an actual game situation. Like we're playing Warzone Minecraft right now or something. To throw... Okay, that... that's underwhelming. Okay, so the vertical definitely needs to be a lot more stronger. Okay. Got it. I can fix that. So vertical's starting... Okay. Went to our homeland. Cool, I guess. Good to know, question mark? Not like I really said anything about ISO speed, but okay. All I know is his facial expressions are like 200%. But that's just besides the point. Also, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. I kind of got distracted by that. I need to increase the throwing velocity vertically, like the multiplier for it. Right here. I think I should put it at 0.7. Whoa, okay, that's ridiculously high. I think that's too much. Oh, that's a little too much. It's getting there. Okay, X and 8. Also, maybe the reduction is a little too strong yet again for the horizontal. So I'm gonna put that 100 instead. Oh yeah, that's more looking like it. That's a lot better. Oh my god, I keep hitting X and 7. I meant to hit X and 8. Yeah, it's getting there, but I think I still need to soften up the reduction. Man, I have no idea where that went. I couldn't tell. Okay. Okay, so the reduction needs to be like 75. Okay. And then just see here. So if I try to throw it all the way up there. Man, this actually feels like a real grenade now. This is amazing. Best friend team leader went. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we got what we wanted done today. What time is it right now? 11:48. Okay. We're gonna do one more thing for this, which I still need to program. Actually, you know what? I feel like should I deal with the? Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna just not allow the ability for it to cook. I think just being able to throw it is fine. Because then if I do the cook ability, I gotta apply the timer to the player, and then as soon as the player throws it, it applies to the grenade. But if they swap out of it... Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna have it non-cookable. Okay, so we're gonna change custom model data 13 to data 12. And then apply, and then okay. So this is just only going to be for the throwing, okay. And then now if I make a bunch of these and C8, so I have it copied now and I throw this, or not. Custom model, oh whoops. Data to data, and then yeah, there we go. Whoops. Data dot, yeah, okay. There we go. Is it the right model though? Yes, okay. What do I do about this? Okay, so it's just well, okay, I'm still trying to learn the ropes when it comes to streaming and tolerance and stuff like that for what people should be saying and what they shouldn't be saying in chat. But if you're gonna be saying random things, I'm probably going to be ending up timing you out for a bit, so just kind of chill on the randomness and try to keep things solid, if that makes sense. Like, I appreciate the messages, I get that. It's just the randomness of the messages are a little... I don't know. Especially with some of the other messages, it's a little questionable. So... I don't know. I'm still learning the ropes here, but still, like, just chill for a bit. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what's next here. So, grenades are done. Grenades are finished. Whoa, okay. Yes, grenades are done, but also that first velocity. What the fuck was that? I think I do need to lower that velocity just a little bit. Like, I forgot how bad the accuracy is. Okay. Like, if you're just throwing it naturally like that instead of just down. That I still gotta figure out. Yeah, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing for this. Okay, so, when it comes to, because like if I look straight down, it's just gonna fall. There's no down velocity, so am I supposed to like subtract it? Position Y. And that's being stored from... I'm trying my best to read and figure out what I'm doing. So like what's going wrong with it? So new grenade, yep. Sort nearest, that's gonna be minus equals, yep, okay, that's all normal. That's exactly what's perfectly fine there. It's just if I were to put this at an equal value for the other ones, it doesn't make any sense. I think I'll talk to Van on that one tomorrow. I'll figure that out. Okay, so... grenades are done. Also, I do need to see if shooting a grenade will actually detonate it or not. So let's find that out real quick. Okay, so far nothing. I don't know if it summons the slime hitbox. I don't think it is. Oh, it is. It's just, I don't think it's big enough. Okay, so yeah, its hitbox is kind of an issue, but the only problem is motion will not be applied if it's a marker. So I'm gonna have to make the grenade's hitbox itself positioned higher, I think. I'm actually gonna make the armor stand not invisible just to see if I can figure this out real quick. F3NB. Okay, so I can raise the hitbox. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. The hitbox for the grenade is gonna be higher. So TP the hitbox, right? Where's the hitbox? Right here. That's probably gonna fix that. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna fix that. That's gonna make it even harder to hit. Because now you're gonna look at the grenade and you're gonna miss the hitbox entirely. Just about to say, the goal of the armor stand's top is kind of in the way, so I mean, I could make it... No, wait, I can't. I can't make it a marker. As much as I wish it could be. But I don't want to increase the hitbox of that. Yeah, I could. I think it's fine. I think it should be okay. With that large of a hitbox, it's fine. Yeah, okay, I was about to say. And you're probably going to be at an angle anyways. Okay, sweet. Nice. Okay, it's over. We got it all done. Grenades are programmed. Alright, let's see what happens if we were in adventure. When we throw a grenade at our feet. Okay, that's quite the damage, but not enough. It's like, is the creeper inside the floor or something? Okay, there we go. Definitely got naded. Okay, so I'm gonna lowercase that. The death messages. And remove the period. So I don't think the period's on the yeah, they're not. Okay. Reload. So if I die from fall damage. Yep, okay. And once again, this should be just a pregame lobby, so all the stuff that I had would despawn. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, that is annoying. That's what I gotta talk to Vandermine about tomorrow. The flight velocity. Like, velocity in general. Like, what am I doing wrong with the velocity? For vertical, at least. Because I don't like how it's like that, you know? Okay. So we're pretty much done here. Alright. We're done here for tonight. I need to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching before, during, or after the stream. How long have we streamed today? Almost 4 hours. It's been a long one. I'm exhausted mentally. It's midnight now. I need to get some sleep. Yeah, I gotta talk to Vandermolly tomorrow on, like, what do I do for the, Hang on. So, like, what I gotta do tomorrow for vertical stuff, and how to have momentum be in the negatives, so that if I'm looking down, it's doing that, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, so I gotta talk to Van on that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching before, during, or after the stream. Follow if you haven't yet already on Twitch. Subscribe if you haven't yet already on YouTube. Leave a like, show this to your friends, and have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.